Hello everyone, my name is Loko and welcome to some more Hearthstone Heroes of Warcraft Goblins versus Gnomes. Today we're gonna continue our journey lettering up and ranking up actually, and I came up with one of the most gimmicky decks that I've ever played, okay? It's gonna be a pretty poor deck, I gotta be honest, but I'm gonna give it a try. I've played a couple games with it so far and it's actually really fun. What this deck focuses on mostly is Mimiron's Head, which is a legendary card that I got by opening my last set of cards. We actually, oh my god, we got a double conceal already. But for anyone wondering what the card is all about, I would highly recommend you check out that video. I will leave it as the first link right below the like button where I open the actual card deck. But what the card basically does is that, you know, when you play it, it's kind of cheeky actually. It's really kind of cheeky. But when you play it, what happens is that if you have 3 mechanical units out by the next turn, you will get a minion that has 4 attack and I believe 8 life that can attack up to 4 times. Okay, so if you like combine that one as a rogue, for example, with cold blood, you will be able to deal a ton of damage. The only thing you need to keep in mind is that in most situations it's gonna be very difficult to even get to that point, simply for the fact that, you know, you won't really be able to deal that much damage. There's a very small chance, what I was trying to say right there is that there's a very small chance that you will actually be able to get, 3 mechanical units the next turn. But the one way you can do that I found out so far, and I managed to get it out a couple of times, is with conceal. Because what happens is you play all the cards, you play all the minions, then you conceal them, and then you will be able to be guaranteed to be able to play the minion next turn and the actual legendary card. Now we already have the double conceal in hand, but other than that we don't really have a whole lot yet. But I'm gonna have to try here to basically win the game by trying to play as cheeky as possible. We're gonna need a little bit of luck, I'm afraid, though, because my opening hand right here is not amazing. Now there's a chance that my opponent is playing a similar deck, because he's also having a bunch of mechanical units out already. This is really not looking that great for me, not gonna lie. Alright, that's an okay follow-up, I suppose, but a little bit cheeky. So, I hope I will be able to draw Mimiron's Head, but so far I've really noticed that Mimiron's Head is either like a complete game changer, where you get the actual, minion out and then you sort of like, you know, win. Or it's like one of these guys that you can sort of force your opponent to waste a couple of turns on, and a couple of minions on, because if he doesn't kill it, he's pretty much dead most of the time, especially with cards like Cold Blood. Anyways, really gotta be focusing on the game here a little bit. Want to be playing my SI agent on that damaged Harvest Golem right there, the damaged Golem. And I think I'm gonna go with the Micro Machine. The Micro Machine is pretty solid, because he needs to kill it, basically. SI agent is not ideal, though, but I gotta do something about that thing, right? I can't just leave it up. I can also kill that thing, which is also with an Eviscerate. I could do that as well. But either way, it's not great. Either way, it's not amazing. Don't want to play that guy either. And this is honestly the one thing, yeah, I'm gonna have to SI agent right here. But this is honestly the one thing that I've been mostly a little bit bothered by with this deck so far, is that it isn't very amazing in the early part of the game. Now, what I basically decided to do is put a whole lot of mechanical cards in here, as well as a couple of the basic rogue cards, and then Mimiron's Head, because, you know, that's what we want, and then double conceal as well as Jeeves to get some card draw going, if we end up being low on cards. But for the most part, all the cards that I have are very low mana. Now, keep in mind, I'm by no means like a very high level Hearthstone player, so I will probably make tons of misplays, and I can already imagine the comment section where you guys will be like, oh my god, Loko, how could you possibly do this? We might actually already be dead. No, we're not. I'm just kidding, guys, jeez. He's gonna get a lot of card draw here, though. He's gonna be shivving it up. Shivving it up. Okay. I do definitely need to eviscerate that that thing right there, though. Cannot keep that one alive. But that means that I'm gonna have to play a minion here first as well. I actually don't have that many mechanical units right now, which is kind of annoying. We got the Gold Blood as well, which is great, but once again, we're gonna have a hard time cleaning up this board. Ideally, I would play a couple of different cards right here. As an SIJ agent on him, and then a Viscerate on him. But that means we need to get a combo out first, which we can do by just playing a coin. And then maybe equip a dagger. Yeah, we can do that. Alright.
This guy's toast.
We need to do this, because else we'll just be in way too much trouble. That is also a very good draw right there, and he's still gonna have his damn Assassin's Blade to deal a ton of damage with, and we were just a little bit short to play the Iron Sensei, which would be the most ideal play, but... I mean, concealing that target is not gonna be amazing either. It's not really gonna help me very much. So far, this game, like this one, has been really bad. I've actually had quite a couple of good games in a row with this deck. It's actually really fun, but this is probably gonna be the worst... Like the worst, the worst example of this deck ever. Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, of course you trade that, dude. Why would you not? It's a great trade. Okay, Mechanical Yeti. Mimirion's head, we need you, bro. Where are you? He's in there somewhere. He doesn't want to show himself. I'm not surprised. Alright, don't really want to enrage him. We could even... No, I don't actually need to do that. I was gonna say, we could even waste the conceal, I suppose, but... What we can do is just Iron Sensei it up right here. Make sure he buffs him, and then next turn we can actually kill the Spiteful Smith. Just fine. Obviously, he will be then at 7 life, so, you know, that should work just fine. That should be the best turn right there. He's gonna be able to kill pretty much everything that he does. This thing actually does it at the end of my turn, which is really great. I thought I actually misread this at the first time, or I misinterpreted it, where I thought this one would actually only be at the start of my turn, but at the end of my turn you give a friendly minion or a friendly mech +2/+2 is actually very nice. The mechanical units in general do a lot of damage. Am I dead? Wait, what? Why would you do that? Oh, that means I'm likely dead. Well, I'm actually one short right now, but if he has another shift or something... Ah, okay. Well done. Well done right there. Okay, so very first game is sadly gonna be a loss. We need to be able to win the next 2 or so, though. Alright. Alright. We are actually very low up on the ladder right now. I've been used to playing mostly between like rank 10 and rank 5, but for whatever reason so far, I've just not really found the time to play a lot of the games so far. But for whatever reason, we're actually losing quite a couple of games around this level. Mostly because everyone is playing all these gimmicky decks and I'm making a lot of misplays. I haven't really played very much Rogue in general, which is probably one of the main reasons as well. I just haven't really played a lot of Rogue. Alright, here we go. I need to think a little bit better about my mulligans, to be honest. My mulligans have been kind of bad most of the time. I don't know if I should be keeping an Eviscerate in my hand. Most of the time you only use the Eviscerate with the 4 damage anyway, so I won't. No need to keep the... No, I don't want to keep both of these guys in my hand. Gonna actually mulligan away the Piloted Treader because of the fact that he's likely gonna be running at least 1 Assassin's Blade, as far as I found out so far. So the Mechanical Yeti is gonna be better all round, general with 5 life. This is gonna be a little bit better. I'm gonna try and actually think through my turns a little bit. I've been trying to play a bit faster, because a lot of you guys on YouTube's have been commented that I've been playing so slowly, but I just noticed that whenever I do play a little bit slower, I will be able to think through my turns a lot more. You know, because I'm thinking out loud and I'm trying to imagine what my opponent could be doing next turn. Whereas if I play very quickly, I just mostly feel like I'm focused a lot on my own hand and not so much about what my opponent could be running, which is probably one of the main mistakes. Mr. Paradox, though. If you could like return to your computer or your tablet or whatever you're playing this on, that would be awesome, because I would actually like to win a couple of games. Oh, there we go. Well, we're not gonna coin out anything. It's not really worth it, especially with the SI agent. We could coin out a Harvest Golem turn 2. I would actually be okay with that. But we're not. I'm just gonna have to kill that. Gotta save my coin for the time being. And I am gonna be playing my Harvest Golem in the next turn. So I can actually play my Iron Sensei in the turn after that. I think that's gonna be my best choice. If I need to, I could even conceal it by then as well. Alright, that's the second Iron Sensei right there. Well, this is actually kind of funny, because the... Yeah, the SI agent is gonna be the best by this, right? So I kind of want to hit that thing in the face, but... Do I really want to blow a coin on this? Is that worth it? I wonder if it's worth it to play the coin right now, just to kill that guy. I think it is.
This guy's toast.
I'm not sure if it is though, but I think this was a completely fine play, even though it's not the most efficient use of a coin. I mean, it's the cleanest way. It's the cleanest way of killing that right there, right? Let me know right below in the comment section, okay, if that was an okay play, because I'm never really sure if that is. Like, maybe that's the worst thing you could possibly do at this point, and you're like, no, Lowko, why could you play a coin like that? But I feel like this will definitely give me a much bigger advantage. He's playing a weird charge deck. Interesting. Couple things we could do right here. I could play my Iron Senseis, or I could play a Mechanical Yeti. Considering my opponent didn't like poison up his dagger right now, I suppose he's not gonna be doing that next turn either, because he would have already done that. So instead I feel a little bit more comfortable just playing the Mechanical Yeti, killing that thing and going for the face, and then next turn we can actually play an Iron Sensei and get a new dagger out. I think that would be the best choice. Iron Sensei in this turn actually wouldn't have made sense either, because this is not a mech unit. Good thinking right there, Lowko, good thinking. If you play an Iron Sensei in the next turn, it's gonna be great for the Mechanical Yeti. It's gonna be great. If you play double Iron Sensei, it's gonna be more... It's gonna be even greater. I hope we will at the very least, like, see a Mimirion's head, okay? That'd be awesome. We already got the Conceal in hand, so there's that. What are you using that for, man? Oh, you are gonna poison up your dagger right now. Alright. That's okay with me. That is fine with me. There we go, Jeeves. Now sadly, this isn't lining up as well as I would have liked it to. I do have my emergency coolant. I'm trying to think of like the big minions that he could be having. I don't really think, since he's playing such an aggressive deck, that he's really running any big health or big attack minions. So it's not a bad play to freeze that SI agent if I really need to. Which would be okay. I kind of want to play the piloted shredder right here and kill this guy off. He already wasted one of the... Yeah, he already wasted one of them, so that would actually be... That would actually be okay. I could even just trade right there. That might even be better. Yeah, we kind of just do it like this. I mean, what else am I gonna use the freeze on, right? That's the main thing. Like, what else am I gonna use it on? This should just keep it alive just fine. And that way we have a mechanical unit out as well, and we can play double Iron Sensei next turn, which is great. Oh, he's gonna be sapping it. That's too bad. That's too bad.
This guy's toast.
And that's actually really frustrating at this point in the game. Yeah, that's actually not that good. We are in trouble. Bio's Shredder is not gonna be very useful. Well, we can still play it against these guys as well. Maybe just dagger up, kill that thing. He's gonna be trading at the very least one of his SI agent for it. But then I'm gonna get a free 2-cost minion, which is likely gonna be able to take out the SI agent, but not guaranteed. We do still have a bunch of other mechanical units in hand as well though, but they're just not gonna be able to cut it. I thought he was playing some sort of rush deck, but it doesn't actually look like it anymore. He's just playing something random. Oh, come on. What do you have right there, dude? Whoa. I thought I said you weren't playing this. You got cold blood or something? You're not gonna be able to kill this. What's your plan now? Really? Oh my god, he's gonna stealth it? That's kind of scary, actually. Guys, we got a bit of a problem here. I don't think we can use the SI agent for this either, right? I don't think you can SI agent a cloaked minion. No, you can't. I'm like 90% sure here. Well, we can try.
Come close.
Can I kill this?
I
No, I can't. I was secretly hoping that it would work, even though I knew it wouldn't. Yeah, I think I'm... Well, I'm not dead, but... Well, I need to be cleaning one of them up at the very least. Oh my god. I'm kind of tempted to kill my own minion here, but... Is that possible? I can't. It would deal 2 AoE, but... Alright, we're gonna have to take him out. And I guess we're just gonna hit face here and get a new dagger. That's not ideal though. It's really not ideal in the slightest.
Here we go.
Maybe I should be running only a single conceal in this deck. That might be better. Well, let's see what happens here. He might be able to, he might just go for the kill right here on that minion. Which would actually clean up the board, I suppose, but I think he is. I think he is. Oh no, he's not. He would actually buff up his own. Oh my god, no way! I wanted to show you guys some cool Mimiron's head games. Come on, come on. Oh, that's too bad though. That's I'm showing the worst games on YouTube. Come on, I just want to show you the actual, like, amazing quadruple Wind Fury dude. I just want to show you one game with it. Alright, maybe we should try and cross our hands and hope for some good RNG. I'm back down to rank 18.
Watch your back.
Alright, you go away if it's right. I don't like you. You've not been treating me well in the slightest. I swear to god I put a Mimiron's head in this deck, guys. I swear to god it's in there somewhere. Corkmaster is actually very useful as well. Alright, alright. I can fix anything! Beautiful. Best voice actor, you. Oh, you're gonna get card draw? That's okay. And let's just coin out another one of these guys as well, so we can actually get some early game dominance. Okay, this is looking a lot better. I'm liking my hand like a gazillion times better than I had previously. I mean, yeah, I definitely do. Even though we didn't really use the auto barber dude, we didn't really. Oh, he's gonna holy smite it. We didn't really use the battle cry of it. So that still was alright. All right, Iron Sensei time, boys. This is actually not a mech unit. Interesting. I actually was kind of convinced that that was a mech unit, but it's not. Well, we can still play it. We can still just play it right here. The next turn we can play Jeeves. Buff him up a little bit. You know, make him eat a little bit more. Unless he's gonna like... Alright. I'm not gonna be able to kill that, sadly. No, I'm just barely not able to kill that. Well, I could, but that would not be the best play in the world. I could play my Eviscerate just straight on there. I could just Eviscerate, run that guy in. That would be alright again, but not ideal. And that's the thing I'm looking for here, right? I wanna be having something that's good. Other option would be to play an Iron Sensei and buff each other up. That would actually be kind of cool, because they would go up to 4/4. It would actually deal with the things that he has right there just fine.
Come close and listen.
This is kind of freaky though. This feels really weird. All right, here we go. They're buffing each other. Sweet. Then we eviscerate this guy next turn, hopefully. 4/4 is kind of annoying for him to deal with as well, because he can't hero, like he can't power with death or anything.
Ready, sir.
Alright, alright. That's fine for me right here. It's actually really nice for me. Can play. I can actually just SI agent this. Yeah, that would be alright. I like that a lot. We can hit that thing as well, eviscerate him, and then hit him, which might even be a little bit better, because that way we will save the. Yeah, that way we will actually save one of the Iron Senseis, which will continue buffing.
Silent but deadly.
Silent but deadly, really?
Silent but deadly.
Alright, here we go. Buff him up, boys! Let's keep on going. Oh my god, that's a 6-7 mech warper right there. Well, he's likely gonna Shadow Word Death, right? And this is where Jeeves becomes really powerful as well. Mimirian's head, we're calling for you, man. Let's beam him down, just so he knows who's boss. Oh no, come on, that's not fun. Alright.
Can I help you, sir? This guy's
We will be able to start drawing right now like mad, though. Alright, alright. Come on, Mimirian's head. I know you're here somewhere. That's not a Mimirian's head. But this is starting to look awesome. Look at my Annoy-o-Tron right there. My Annoy-o-Tron is so annoying. Like, if you play against an Annoy-o-Tron, he's like the most annoying thing ever. Like, he's honestly very annoying. Well, now what? Like, what are you gonna do now? You're gonna heal yourself? Alright. He's giving me the board control, boys. We got this. Mimirian's head, come on. That's not a Mimirian's head either. I'm not gonna play all my minions though. I'll just play one of these guys.
Here we go.
And we could actually. Oh my god, we're just gonna. Fuck it. There we go. Should we play this as well? Come on, give me cards. I want Mimirian's head. No, that's not Mimirian's head either. We do have a conceal though, which is great, but my phone's already dead. I wanted to show you guys a cool one. Come on, one time. Winter Fresh, I know you want to, man. I know you want to kill all the stuff that I have, but hear me out. Hear me out, dude. Did you just buff that guy up? Just to, oh my god. Alright. Well, let's just double check it right here, actually, if I even have the card added to it. Because in 3 games time, we didn't draw it a single time. Hold on. I need to know this for sure. Yeah, it's right here. It is right here. Oh my god. I guess we're gonna have to play one more game. One last game here. One last game. In 4 games where we have drawn about, I don't know, like 60, 70 cards. In 4 games, we actually probably draw even a little bit more than that. We should be able to get at least one Mimirian's head, right? In a deck of 30. I mean, RNG tells me it is possible, but alright. Last game, guys. Last game. Here we go.
Watch your back.
I don't want conceal. Do I want conceal? No, I don't want. Do I want? No. Sweet. I like this opening hand. All right. Finally, the good cards. Or yeah, there we go. These are the cards that we were looking for right here. This is great. Annoy-o-Tron next turn, unless he doesn't play a minion. If he doesn't play a minion, then I'm gonna play Micro Machine first. All right, he's gonna coin something out. Depends though what he does here. All right, I will just trade that. I will gladly trade that with my Micro Machine. I pack a big punch! There we go. This guy gets +1 attack every single turn, so that's awesome. If he doesn't play a minion, I will go Iron Sensei, else we have the option to go Annoy-o-Tron. Either is actually a pretty good play. He's gonna be at 3 attack with the Iron Sensei. He's gonna be +3/+5. He's gonna Arcane Shot it, really? Alright. That's interesting. Now what are we gonna get here? This is both not ideal. If you have a mech game +1/+1 and add a spare part to your hand, like this is just too good to not play with a mech. I guess next turn. I'm trying to think here, what would be the best play? Turn 4 we would play the Piloted Shredder. Depending on what he plays, he's likely gonna do like an Animal Companion or something like that. So Annoy-o-Tron is gonna be better. We don't really want to do too much damage here anyway. Okay, well, no Animal Companions apparently. We have a couple of different options here. I like this a bit better. Not the most mana efficient play so far, to be honest, but we can give him taunt as well. Let's just go with it. Let's just go with it right there. Make it as annoying as it possibly could be. Yeah, what are you gonna do about this, huh? CVG? Seaway? Seaway. Seaway J. Seaway. Something like that. Commando, we still haven't seen the Mimiron's head. He should come any second now. I promise, guys, I promise. Alright. That is fine with me. That is fine with me right there. I guess we're gonna do it like this. Hit that guy in the face, go full face right here again, and get +2/+2 on the Annoy-o-Tron. This is getting like a really Annoy-o-Tron, like a legit Annoy-o-Tron, a real Annoy-o-Tron, something like that. Man, the Annoy-o-Tron, he's so annoying. This guy is gonna get more and more and more annoying the longer time goes on. The Annoy-o-Tron managed to take a game right there, guys. I mean, he didn't know how he was gonna possibly be able to break that. Hopefully you enjoyed this game, even though we didn't see a Mimiron's head. I will play a couple more games with it, and I will promise you that we will see the card at some point, and we're gonna get the, like, quadruple Wind Fury thing out and whatnot, because for whatever reason, in about 60 card rules right here, we haven't seen him a single time. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed these videos, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But whatever you do, make sure you comment down below and let me know what your absolute favorite Goblins versus Gnome card is so far. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!